It's a podcast, hi.
Podcast time.
And hey, welcome to ShortBusPodcast number 6. We didn't know it was number 6 and for a while until our first take at this video, or this audio. This is our third take. Wait, third take? I mean first take. This is our first time. We are perfect human beings.
Yeah, we're pro YouTubers.
Pro YouTubers, yeah, with 50 subscribers, which is a big milestone for us because I did not think that 50 people enjoyed our shit. I have to admit.
Are those 50 people that you know, or is it 50 people that you don't know?
There's probably
I know like 6 that you know.
There's like maybe 10 people in there. There's like maybe 10 or 12 people in there.
10 random people.
But yeah, so we hit 50 subs on SBN, pretty cool. Other news, because we never made a podcast after this. Well, we tried, but it was literal shit.
Terrible podcast.
All it was, so it was like
noises. And
it was
yelling.
me. It was Nathan, Justin, Chris, and I, and then Ryan, who had invaded the third podcast or fourth podcast that Justin was in.
I think it's the third.
He was there too, and then he brought another friend, Eric, who I forever banned from this house.
No, he didn't bring Eric that time.
Who did he bring?
It was just Ryan.
No, Eric was there too.
No, it was just Ryan.
No, Austin. It was Austin.
Austin was the one before, like right after we finished the podcast. It was the one with like Lucifer.
Then I remember.
Because
you're
right after.
You're right. Yeah, so don't listen to me. That's how long it's been since we've made a podcast.
Yeah.
And
we made one, but it was not good.
Yeah, it was just us screaming into the mic like a bunch of retarded monkeys. And I will say that word, monkeys. So yeah. It was bad. So now we're doing a real podcast because I promised.
Yeah.
Mainly because I promised Chris that we would do a new podcast. Oh, also by the way, this is the mic that Chris gave me right after the first voice recording for multiplayers, and it took me 4 weeks, no more actually, to figure out the fact that the audio when you plug it in, because it's the USB mic. You don't fix the audio on Audacity, you fix it on the mic. And it took me that long to realize, so I thought it was just the worst mic in the world. Now it sounds fine. Now I think it sounds pretty good.
I think it's really good, actually.
So yeah, I'll probably start using this more. I mean, currently it's on a makeshift stand where we just put duct tape over it and taped it on the table. Kind of like how we do with the Guitar Hero mic. But hopefully it sounds good, the audio and whatnot. Well, I'll figure out if we're going to keep using this mic for podcasts later, or if I'll just use it for, like, green screen time and whatnot. You know, I never use my office, actually. Or my office. My quote-unquote office for recording. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, did I? That we're playing GTA while we're doing this?
I don't think so. Yeah,
so we're playing GTA while we're doing this because, you know, we might as well. So, every so often we may go silent, and I'll just edit it out, but, like... it's just Justin running around and knifing people. But yeah, so, what else has there been? Oh yeah, Nathan and Noah, who, you know Nathan, but you don't know Noah, because he's not made an appearance. Which I think that's a little sketchy when you mention that someone who's never made a video appearance is now a member.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're both members of ShortBusNetwork. Now, Noah, he kinda joined because he's doing the voice of the character Zed in multiplayers. Which, you know, I personally picked him because I thought, hey, you know, maybe, I personally picked all my characters, including Justin.
I am in it. You're gonna hear my sweet mellifluous?
Mellifluous?
Mellifluous.
Maleficent.
That's not a word.
That's a movie, though.
I know.
I never saw that movie, so I can't say anything.
I didn't, but Elle Fanning is in it, so I want to see it.
Same. Yeah, what else? So he's doing the voice for... Sorry, I'm yawning. He's doing the voice for Zed, one of the main four.
No, it is, okay. I thought you were talking about me still.
No, he's doing another character, Cecil.
Cecil.
Not Cecil, like he said at the first practice.
Alright, dude, you gotta warn me about stuff that I don't know.
Okay, so he was watching this show called Wizard Barristers, and the character's name is Cecil.
Great show, I recommend it.
And he saw Cecil, and he thought, oh, it's Cecil.
It's the same spelling. Same spelling as I read on the subbed anime.
We're just gonna give him shit for that.
Yeah.
What if that's just how the Japanese say Cecil?
It was a girl, not a boy.
Still, it could be like a unisexual name, I guess.
guess so.
But yeah, so he plays a character. I don't play a character except for the admin, who doesn't make an appearance until like once every season.
He's a boss character.
Yeah, he's like the enigma. Yeah, so multiplayers, I'll explain it now. Just have an idea, because we've been posting the trailers to NG and to our channel. Sorry, I can't believe I forgot our own channel for a minute.
ShortBusNetwork.
Self-plug.
But how do you self-plug in your own channel?
I don't know. Listen, I'm wiped from the GTA recording we just did.
That was fun, though.
Yeah, so we just did an hour-long GTA recording with face cam, which is even worse. You know what? It definitely reminded me of, like, an actually good video. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought it was a very good video.
I think we should send that into Machinima, even though that goes completely against our contract, I think, with anyone else. Oh my god, that reminds me, Machinima. That's another thing to talk about later. So first I'm going to talk about the animating Machinima. And basically Multiplayers is this show where there's 4 main characters, Marceline, Zed, Isaac, and Lynn, in no particular order, who each represent like this type of broken stereotype, or supported stereotype in gaming. And basically it follows them in their adventures and shenanigans in this online world. And sorry, watching Justin play GTA is really off-putting because his facial expressions are amazing. And virtually what it is like they're all just goofing around in this game, and they have to face.
The game doesn't have a name.
Yeah, there's no name. It's GTA, but it's not GTA. It's our own little undescribed game. I kind of mentioned that in one of the trailers, which will be in the description, by the way. It's the admin trailer. And basically how it works is like they're basically running around. They meet other members, like other stereotypes, basically, of the gaming community. Like there's a few characters I'm not going to name, really, though, but
can we name?
No, we can't name Ethan's character.
Okay.
Just because he's only in there for like 2 episodes for the first half of the season, but he's gonna be in there more at the end. So, and basically, like, they're running into all these, like, you see a typical fedora wearing jackass. You see the pro gamer. You see the I'm trying to think of it. You see the noob character. Justin's laughing because that's something in particular for him.
It's funny. It's an inside joke. You don't get it.
Yeah, but
that's was embarrassing.
Yeah, and shit. The thing, I wrote the show. I'm directing the show. I'm producing it, and I can't even fucking remember how to describe it. Am I gonna have to pull up the fucking Google Doc for this? Ugh. Yeah, sorry for a boring podcast, everyone.
No, it's okay. We're having fun. Everyone's having fun.
Yeah, as long as we have fun, you guys can fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. That's my motto.
That's the motto I fucking love and would like to live by more often in my life.
I'm having fun, so just fuck off.
Yeah, though, so it's basically 4 people just fucking around in an online video game and meeting other stereotypes, so it's pretty cool. And now, it's not like these people are supportive stereotypes. Like, most of them break the stereotype, or they enforce a random stereotype that we haven't been introduced to. So, like, you'll have, like, the fedora-wearing Redditor, the awkward kid that's actually really sociable once you get to know him. Like, really, it's kind of like that. And, yeah. So, that'll be pretty cool. And now, in terms of actual Machinima, the company, did you hear that their fucking contract got leaked?
Did it?
Yeah, like the actual contract you sign.
I did not hear this.
It's 11 or 12 pages. I downloaded the screenshot because I wanted to make sure that it was real.
Oh, yeah.
And apparently it is. I haven't talked to Chris because I know Chris was a Machinima partner, so he would know what the contract looked like. But it was something, alright. And it kind of scared me when I looked at it because it's like... It's just, like, really scary when you see, like, how crazy and huge of a contract it is. So,
they're the real thing.
Yeah, it's
they got real contracts.
It's, like, 12 pages and whatnot. And I always say it's, like, this is for YouTube. That's a 12-page contract for YouTube.
Yeah, if you screw them, they're gonna like cut your ear off or something. It's crazy.
Okay, Black Mob. Jesus Christ. And it was just like, wow. Now, and it got leaked, but or at least I know one of the people that tweeted it about the leak was someone who I think is big in like a lot of communities for comments. Is press fart to continue. He's like one of those guys who just comments on all these videos. I found out about him because he was always on the Rooster Teeth comments, and people hated him just because he was everywhere. So, and apparently he was one of those people that helped leak the thing, or whatever. I don't know, don't trust me on this, but that's where I found the leak from, because he had tweeted out a link to the Imgur page, which had all the pages to the contract. And it was definitely something.
That's crazy.
So, how do you think Machinima's going to react to this, though? That their contract got leaked? Like, you're not allowed to do that, though.
Not allowed to do what?
Isn't it illegal to actually leak the contract?
I think it would be, wouldn't it? Because it's like a legal document with the court.
It's a legal document, so someone's going to be taken to court, I think. I don't know.
I think they have to be.
But I don't know who originally leaked it. I don't know if it was, press fart to continue. I don't know if it was someone else. But then again, it also goes on with the whole long-running scandal between him and a couple other YouTubers who have been trying to get him removed from YouTube permanently.
Yeah.
And from what I hear, he's in the right. Like, press fart, he is like the good guy from what I hear. But everyone else has been like just... I'm trying not to get involved with it, but it's really weird and really interesting, though. So that was definitely something. Oh, hey, there's a gang attack over there.
I don't want to do the gang attack.
Oh, no, never mind. I finished it. Sorry. GTA comments.
That time I did not distract him, which is good.
And, that's all I can think of with the Machinima part.
Yeah.
And then I tried talking about this on the second or first take of this podcast. The Tumblr 4chan war of July. It's a fucking mess. So, you know what Tumblr is.
I know what Tumblr is.
And you know 4chan.
Yep.
They're both virtually porn sites. Just one is more graphic than the other. If I had to describe it to regular people. And,
If I had to describe it to regular people.
I'm sorry, but there's a difference between netizens and citizens.
Yeah.
Because it's like... It's just sad, though, that I have to differentiate that. It shows how much time I spend on the internet. But apparently a bunch of Tumblr bloggers made this really, really shit thing called... I think it was like Take Down 4chan 2014. Something like that. Something along the lines of that. Basically, they want to take down 4chan, which is known for having a lot of these really, really terrible boards, like the random board, the politically incorrect board, where on boards like that, basically they say shit that's like, otherwise, it's racist, sexist, homophobic, just like generally bad, and it's like always on those few boards, and that's also the birthplace of hacker groups like Anonymous and whatnot, and
right.
Lulsec. And, they were, like, saying that, oh, these are reasons why 4chan is a terrible place. And and apparently the whole thing was that they tried to get them taken down. Now, there's, like, rumors going on both sides that it was either a Tumblr attack, or that 4chan planted it so they had an excuse to attack Tumblr. So, like, a false flag.
Right.
And, basically 4chan's like, yeah, fuck you. And they went into all the tags that contained, like, feminism, trigger warnings, patriarchy, sexism, like, all those tags. And then they went into a bunch of major fandoms, like Attack on Titan, Doctor Who, Sherlock. And they went into all those, and they posted all, like, gore. All gore, really, really bad sexual photos, and, like, generally terrible things that you would see on a 4chan board. So, like, people said that there were, like, photos of, like, dead kittens at some point. There were pictures that promoted, death to certain minorities. It was just, like, fucked up. And Tumblr was like, oh my god, this is terrible. And there was like, I think Tumblr was split. Like, half of Tumblr said, oh my god, we have to stop this. And the other half said, you idiots brought this upon yourselves. So it was just gross, but it was like watching two babies fight over who's right. Like, who gets control of the little rubber ducky in the tub. That's virtually what it was.
Sounds like high school.
Yeah, no, it's literally fucking high school. It's like Tumblr is like the really nerdy, quiet kid in the corner who drinks tea and thinks that they're better than everyone because
so like the I don't want to get anyone mad, but like the preppy rich kid.
No, not even the preppy rich kid. Just like the nerdy kid that hates everyone. It's like, I drink tea. I watch British TV.
I have better grades than you.
Yeah, I'm better than everyone. Yeah. Like that type of kid. Whereas 4chan is like the outcasted emo punk guy that's just everyone looks at him like, what the fuck is this kid here for? I thought he dropped out. Like that's what they view him as. And that's virtually what it is. It's basically those two if they ran into the hallway and picked the fight.
Started to fight.
And it's like they don't even fight with their fists. Like they're so bad at fighting that's like a slap fight. It's fucking disgusting. But yeah, so that was definitely something interesting to see. Yeah, go in that tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kind of directing traffic for Justin while we play GTA.
Yeah.
And anything else I want to mention? Did I mention Comic-Con at the beginning?
I don't think so, actually.
Was that in the original take I mentioned?
That was the first take.
Oh yeah, so I don't know if I mentioned it already, but me and Justin, or Justin and I, because Chris is gonna fucking flip out.
Really?
Yeah, no, he hates it when I say me and Justin, or like me and someone else. We're going to Comic-Con here in Boston. So that'll be interesting. So Boston Comic-Con at Seaport World Trade Center, August 8th through 10th. And the best part is that my birthday is the 7th. The 7th. Okay, I forgot that. I have a terrible little
You got some money. I'll take you to McDonald's for your birthday.
Thank you. Do I have to pay, or are you gonna
You
pay?
have to pay.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
That sounds about accurate to my daily life.
That's
Hey, I'll take you out. Hey, I'll take you out. You just gotta pay for yourself. Okay. So whatever. I get food.
That sounds like whenever I go to get food with Nathan.
Exactly.
I make Nathan pay.
It's like, hey, don't worry, I got this. Like, you put your hand in your pocket, and they're like, no, and you just pull your hand out. You're just giving them the bird. It's like that scene from Mission Impossible, Ghost Recon. I saw that movie last night. It was good to see it again.
Yeah.
Jeremy
It's always good to see like older movies that you like on TV. Unless it's on like Spike or FX, because then they can't swear or show boobs.
Not on FXX, I think.
Oh, FXX, I think they can show boobs or something.
Yeah, no, because I was watching The Bridge on FXX, and there was some woman butt. It was something.
Woman butt.
There was some sexy time going on.
Some ass.
Yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, it was good though, because I'm not gonna lie.
Ass.
It's like this. I don't like Tom Cruise as necessarily as a person, because I think he's a little weird. You know, Scientology and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
But I love his work in movies. Like, he's actually a really good actor. Like, I would have never guessed.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, so I thought it was definitely really good though to see it again. And then it had Jeremy Renner anyways, so you have to do. Oh my god! So our friend Biberaki has invited us to an Xbox Live party. What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Ignore it? Because that's what I usually do on Xbox.
Thank God that it wasn't during the recording.
I know.
During the fucking recording, we were just screaming to the
We
top
got
of
like
our lungs.
80 requests for parties and invites and bring me to the game, and then Nathan like intruded on a recording game, and then
he said he's gonna come over.
And then
Is he actually on his way?
No, he said that like an hour ago. Something.
I hope he's on his way. Well, I mean, it's Nathan. He's riding a bike here.
He might be riding a bike here, unless he's in a party with Christian.
I really hope so. Because I still can't imagine that kid riding a bike anymore ever since I was with him after the voice recording for multiplayers.
No, he rode one to my house.
Yeah, but remember it took us like 30 minutes to go a couple blocks?
No,
that was because we were fucking around.
What he did was he went back to his house.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
He
right.
went back to his house and then came back around.
That's right. That's why we took like 30 minutes to go like 4
Because
blocks.
we were waiting for him, and then Noah was like, "Yeah, let's just leave."
And then we see him like
And then
after two blocks.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was definitely something.
I don't even think our town is 3 blocks, Simone.
I don't even think like
We're like a pubic hair on the map of the world.
we
Not
are-
even a pubic hair. We're like pubic hair is pubic hair.
you know like when you're cutting your hair or whatever, like you're shaving like your
Like
face or
those little hairs.
It's like it's those little follicles that get caught on the razor blade.
Yeah. Or like
That's-
the little ones that you have to shower off because you can't brush them off.
Yeah,
They're so small.
That's literally what our town is. And it's so funny because we're only like a 5-mile boat ride from Boston.
Yeah.
So you compare us to the city, and it looks like we don't belong.
It's
And-
crazy.
And it's gonna be fun though going to Boston though.
Yeah. I think they should just make a bridge to Boston for like the next 50 years.
That would also
Just make a giant bridge to Boston from like Hull, and then you could have it like split off into like different directions and go to like Quincy
That'd be good.
and like.
But like,
Hingham.
what's the longest bridge in the world though? Isn't it?
Where am
You're in the canals.
I? I was just in the canals.
But what's the longest bridge in the world though? Like, because I would imagine.
I think
like,
there's one in like
I know there's one.
Japan that's like
There's one in
3,000 miles or something.
There's one in
Something crazy like
Louisiana that goes, I think, across the Mississippi, if I'm not mistaken.
Down the Mississippi?
No, like across the Mississippi.
Oh.
And I don't know necessarily how large that is, because I know you can kind of see the Mississippi on the map. Like you can see it, but it's not like it's not like a really really big blue line. It's like really thin. And I'm always wondering though, like. And I'm wondering, like, what would that bridge look like if we just connected it from Hull to Boston to, like, Quincy and back? Like, make it like a triangle. You wanna know what Hull should have?
A
sub-
McDonald's?
That too, but a fucking subway station.
Subway was here. We
No,
did have a Subway.
Not the restaurant.
Oh.
Like the trains. Like the metro.
Yeah,
the metro.
We should have, like, a train that goes...
Like,
that
just
stops here.
like, because for us we would have to go over, what is it, 3-4 towns and then get into the city of Quincy, because it's the only other place that we can find the tea. Actually, no, wait, there's a couple over in Weymouth and in Hingham, I think, but they don't connect to like the city and whatnot. They're like more like you have to take them to Quincy, and then from Quincy you get out and then you go to Boston. So I've just been like so wondering, like, how come we don't have a subway here? It'd be much easier. But honestly though, where would we put it though?
Subway station? We could put it, like, down by the beach.
I mean, that'd be really good. It definitely helped.
Because then more people would use it, and they would make more money.
Honestly,
It
yeah.
just makes more sense to put it there.
Like where? Like near the hotel? Or
Yeah, like near the hotel.
Like people probably aren't gonna be interested in this part. This is the local part.
Yeah, you could have it like go through like. Oh, actually, you'd have to have it. You know where the dump is, or like it's kind of like a dump.
Yeah, the
but
dump's
it's
like
not,
it's like a half mile from my house.
Yeah, it's like over there.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can put it there, like at the end of town,
that's not a bad idea.
because then it can just go through like, we can put it on.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure so many people logged out because we're talking about our town.
Yeah, no one cares about our town.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Except for in the summer.
No one cares about our town. Not even the freaking.
Everyone's
Not
in
even
our
the people
town
from
in the summer.
our
It's
town.
Crazy.
But yeah, our town looks though like fucking California during the summers. That's not even a joke. I wish it were. I fucking hate this place in the summer.
I always see like people I know from other towns there. It's crazy.
It's like, why? We have apparently some of the best beaches in New England.
We do. We have the best beach in New England. It's been decided.
Is that for real?
Yeah, that's for real.
I would have imagined like Cape Cod or like.
I know, like our beach.
Like, why is it our beach?
Like
why can't
Trash
it be...
Beach is terrible.
It's
You know where Trash Beach is, right?
it's that.
It's like the Lucky Stars to A Street.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah,
That's
that
local
beach is
stuff.
terrible.
Well, I thought that was Revere.
What?
I thought that was Revere Beach.
It doesn't matter, dude. Just all the beaches are like terrible.
But
It's
yeah,
so
but it's like
dirty.
there's only one little segment called Gun Rock, which is like right behind my house.
That's a good beach.
It's a private beach. Like only people from town can really go there unless you're with someone from town.
Right.
And it's like that's the only good part. Yet they label the other beach much better. It's like why? Why label Nantasket as like total awesomeness? It's crowded. You can't even get a seat. Like, you can't even sit down on the sand. You have to go sit down on the pavement outside.
Right, and that's just uncomfortable. Like, come on.
And this place gets, like, it's packed.
Yeah.
I need to tell you a story. I told a story in the Let's Play. Now I'm telling you on the podcast.
Story time!
And, so basically, this is a story about how my mom and her friend, Ryan's mom, actually, they were just, like, they were just kind of like goofing around, like walking back from the beach, just taking a walk. This was like probably 3 or 4 years ago. And back then, for some reason, people from Brockton and Dorchester liked coming to the beach.
No,
here.
they still do. Trust me.
I mean, I know they do, but like, but back then it was even weirder because it wasn't like regular people; it was also gangs.
Yeah, there was a lot
And
of sketchy people down the beach.
And I'm not trying to say anything here, but like there are literally gangs that sometimes come here just because they want to go to the beach. Because hey, gangsters have to have fun too. And these two gangs, apparently they were rival gangs from different towns, and they squared off. And here's how it goes. I wish you could see it, but on the left was like Gang A, we'll call it.
Wait,
on the right,
can we save this and record it as a GTA thing?
That
would be the best thing ever.
Oh my god,
That would be so funny.
like so Gang A is on the left, Gang B is on the right, and in the center is my mom and her friend. And all of a sudden you start hearing all these crazy loud screaming, like just coming from like both the gangs, like yelling at each other. And they're like, "Okay, we gotta go." So they just kind of like sneak on past them, like, "Okay, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me," and they head back home, which is like probably another quarter mile of a walk. They get to the top of this little hill where our houses are. And they start hearing the screams go even louder, like to the point where they weren't sure if they heard a gunshot. That's how, and to this day, my mom likes, and she doesn't mention it anymore because it's like, it's a stupid little funny memory for her. Because, we're Italian, we've had worse. And now, it's like one of those things where it's like, how the fuck does that happen in our shitty little town?
Yeah,
I still
it's crazy. Like, during the winter, this town, no one's in it.
Not even the people who live here in it. They move, and like they take their children with them to new schools, basically.
Yeah, basically. And, like, no one ever goes out unless it's the summer.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I always see, like, kids our age, I always, like, walk around town, hang out with them. And it's crazy because in the winter, when you walk around, no one's outside.
Yeah,
They're
hibernate.
all inside.
Yeah, we all hibernate.
It's crazy. And then there's no one at the beach. There's no one at the end of town. There's no one anywhere in this town until
The
summer.
only thing that has people are the ferries that take us from here to Boston.
Right.
That's the only thing, and you only see them between 9 and 5.
And there's one in Hingham, so who's gonna use the ferry
Yeah,
here?
Yeah, why use one here when you can go to the actually rich town? Like, I'm not even gonna lie, we have a town right next door.
The Hingham shipyard's so nice.
Yeah, it's like
why
so the
wouldn't
town
you
next
go
door,
in there?
Hingham, it's all old money. It's like people who have had money from their great-great-grandparents.
Yeah.
Like, all the way back from, like, when fucking Vanderbilt was still alive.
I thought you were gonna say when vampires were around. I was like, what?
Okay, this isn't Van Helsing. I have not played that game either. Apparently, it's like a Dota copy.
Is it Dota? I thought it was like an RPG.
No, but they say it reminds them of Dota.
Oh.
That's a whole other game. But yeah, so it's like one of those really nice towns where they actually can afford nice things. And here we still haven't even paid anything to fix the pavement. Because, like, there's one little segment of town that they decided to fix next to I got shut up for a minute.
Yeah, I know. We've been talking a while.
But there's this one little segment of the town next to the hotel, and they paved the roads for a change because it was so bumpy that people were actually getting like flats on there and whatnot.
No, they're
like,
ripping that up soon.
They're ripping it up again?
Yeah, at the end of summer.
Oh,
they're ripping it up and doing that in the sidewalks.
Wait, so they're gonna? So you mean the one that they just fixed?
Yeah, they only fixed it because of the summer, because everyone comes here in the summer.
So are you
And then they're gonna rip it up and do the sidewalks and this again. At least that's what I heard.
I'm hoping that's a fucking rumor, because that's so much money gone to waste.
Yeah, I know. It's like
that took like maybe 2 weeks to quickly pave it down, whatnot, make it nice. And when we drove over it, it was like
everyone hated it. That's why they repaved it, because they were like, well, people are gonna hate this for the summer.
It's like, yeah, but it's like now it's like a nice smooth ride. You don't have to worry about fucking popping a tire off a pothole. But it's like, why would you want to take off the fucking? Why the fuck would you take off a road? Is my question. Ugh, I hate people. I fucking hate people.
I hate everybody.
Yeah, I think at this point the podcast has gone from actually being a gaming podcast to rambling about our town.
Our shitty
town, yeah. But yeah, hey, welcome to the return of ShortBusPodcast. I'd say that's a wrap. I don't want to talk about our town anymore.
Yeah.
And plus, I kind of want to play GTA now.
I know, right?
So yeah, welcome to the shittiest return to a podcast after a really weird hiatus.
This is the best looking GTA girl I've ever seen.
That girl looks like it was fucking munged off by like a chimpanzee. And the chimpanzee
it's okay.
shit on
She
its
doesn't
face.
look like a hooker.
So other than that is the ShortBusNetwork podcast. Justin, you want to say bye?
Bye, guys.
And until next time, when we're not as shitty and we have a third person, hopefully.
Yeah.
Because normally when you have 3 people, it gets really entertaining. Hopefully Lucy doesn't make another fucking appearance.
Or any soundboard thing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was awkward.
That was terrible.
So other than that, see you later.